Good morning, guys. Good morning. Hope you're ready to get this day started. I know I am. It's going to be a great, most amazing day. We're going to be peaceful, period. It's going to be a good day. I hope you had a good day yesterday. Hope you enjoyed the show yesterday. Good morning, Tammy. Let's do the introduction right fast because there's some things I want to talk about. Please make sure you share the show because sharing is caring. If your friends and family don't have Facebook, send them over to that YouTube channel. They can binge watch all the Fearless Morning shows over there and subscribe because it costs you nothing to subscribe. Don't forget we have the podcast, the books, the movies, all the things so that you can grab those. Good morning, Joshua. So on this great day, it's going to be a good morning. I want to talk about something that I talked about on a podcast. So let me, y'all, I ain't gonna say I forget, but sometimes I do. This week, I've had the pleasure of recording 2 podcasts. Last week, it was 2 podcasts. So they are coming out soon. Yes, I'm getting you ready, Joshua. So I'll be posting more about some podcasts where you can find me where we talk about different topics from metaphysical things to life to understanding the journey to a whole lot of things. Just a little bit. Good morning, Miss Woodard. So let's talk about. I'm trying to get the light right on this other camera, but that's okay. So yesterday, y'all, we talked in the afternoon. I talked about my vision board. So if you missed that, I just showed y'all my vision board. But yesterday we talked about proximity and inspiration. And do your problems inspire you? Right? Do your problems inspire you to move and take action? And if your only inspiration comes from your problems, why are we allowing our problems to inspire us? And then we need to look at the proximity of the people around us, the people that we are attached to, the proximity to them, how are they impacting our lives, and vice versa, the people that we're attached to, how we are impacting their lives. And proximity is the nearness in space, time, or relationship. So when you look at who you're close to, how they're affecting your space, your time, what does that relationship look like? And where's your inspiration coming from? Is it coming from your problems always being there? Is that the only thing that's going to motivate you? And if you don't have a problem, anxiety, stress, or something, or a catalyst to move you forward, what is inspiring you to move forward? So that was yesterday. Good morning, Miss Rara. So this morning, I want to talk about your abundance is attached to your understanding, right? So abundance or your blessings, however you want to define it, is absolutely attached to your understanding. Y'all know that what's the day? Thursday. So on Monday, I went in about Monday, I went in about the definition of faith and determination, that you can't have one without the other because they're essentially the same. And anybody in the Bible, I don't care who you bring up, they had to first deny their current reality. They could not believe what they were currently seeing. They had to have couldn't believe that. They had to have a change of mind. They had to have faith and determination that what they were seeing was not the end result. And they were going to take action as if the end was already so. Insert anybody in the Bible, and that's the truth, right? Now let's go back and look at that. Abundance is attached to your understanding. The level of blessing or the level of what you receive is directly attached to your understanding of it. If I am apprehensive about this thing blessing me, or me not understanding what I'm fixing to do, then all of the abundance or the blessing cannot come into me. I cannot receive it simply because I don't understand it. I don't receive it well, or I assume it's not for me, or it's for everybody other than me. So if my blessing is attached to my understanding, what am I understanding about life? Am I understanding that life has always got to be hard? Am I understanding that life can be easy? Am I understanding that nobody loves me? Am I understanding that I am loved? You've got to look at what your understanding is of person, place, thing, and situation, and then look to see, can your understanding grow? Is it stuck? Has it not moved in the past 20 years? Or have we been praying and asking for the same thing? And y'all know what I think about prayer. And this is JoJo's, let me bring that down. This is JoJo's understanding, is that if I am praying for the thing, that means it is already, because before I asked, it was already given. Before I was called, I was already answered. So when I say a prayer of the thing, that is me acknowledging that what God wants to give me is now available to me. It's always been available, but now I have the understanding to receive it. Now, to receive it in the fullness thereof, I've got to understand that it's mine. So we can get piecemeal blessings, we can get piecemeal abundance because we believe in piecemeal. And so you get bits and pieces of it. But when you truly understand your abundance and that it's directly connected to my understanding, then I've got to work on my understanding of things, right? Or why I'm asking, what am I going to do with what I'm asking for? Am I in the right place to receive it? Am I in the right place, time, person, place, or thing to receive it right now? So if abundance is attached to my understanding, and now I've got to look at what I'm understanding in life, here begins a journey of a different mindset and thought. Everybody has got to have a journey of understanding that what it is and where it leads you is yours to figure out. But if you say you want the more, then you've got to be on a journey of understanding. Good morning, Cree. And so if I understand that I am going to be broke after I get paid, that's my level of understanding. That's my level of receiving. Y'all with me? If I say I am blessed and I am a millionaire, that is my level of understanding and that is what I receive. Again, that separation between this is what JoJo, this is my current reality and I don't see it. My friend, that is where your faith and your determination lies, because the end result is there. You have to deny this current reality and act as if this is here, because it is. But your abundance is attached to your understanding of that. So if I say I am healed, I'm healthy, I'm wealthy, my understanding of is that I'm already this thing. So I act from this space and not from the space of I don't have. A to the men, Miss Wood, we sending blessings and light and love to you. Pray that everything is well. And we can receive all of our blessings and all of our healing on this day with our level of understanding. And the more my thought process grows, the more my level of understanding grows, the more that is accessible to me. Now I can see what is in proximity to me. Again, take anybody in the Bible, the proximity of that person, and the proximity of their abundance and their blessings. It took for them to deny their current reality, to believe against something they could not see. Because when we look up the definition of faith, the first definition It says with confidence and assurity. The second definition mentions God and that you have a premonition of something that is to come. So if my faith is a premonition of something that is to come, then I've got to stay in that this is coming phase. Pick anybody in the Bible. They had to have that conversation. They had to have a different level of understanding. From Abraham to Moses, Joshua, the lion's den, hunting, anybody, pick one. They had to deny their current reality. They had to have a different conversation with themselves. Then they had to act as if it was already so. Job, honey, y'all know we've been on Job for like a week and a half because he said, my greatest fear has come upon me. And what did he think about his greatest fear? And he had all the things in the world, but his level of understanding, his abundance was different. He thought, we think it's conditional, and it's not. We think we have to work for it, and we don't. It is given freely to us. What? Come on, Cree. Listen, I've been having some difficult and hard conversations. Listen, if y'all got my email, I talked about that for the Fearless Morning Show, we were going to go deeper or rise higher, however you want to say that, because we've done the surface level stuff. Where this November makes year 5. We've done surface level things. We have got the foundation. I hope I've taught you something or shared something that has helped you. And we have the foundation. And now it's time for us to go a little bit deeper, get a little bit higher in this understanding. And so that when we assume it is difficult, right, Josh? It was, Josh, I watched that. When we assume it is difficult, it will be. When we assume it is hard, it shall be. Whatever we think, we shall be eternally rewarded for it. Eternally rewarded for that thought. And it is a conscious effort to say, this is my reality. Oh, but I forgot. I don't think like that anymore. Insert new mercies we see every day. We have to renew our mind daily. That's what that is. Renew it every day. Remind yourself daily of your abundance. And friend, it is that simple. And because it is that simple, we assume it's that hard. Because if it was that simple, everybody would be doing it. Well, Judge, why everybody ain't living in abundance and love and bliss? And because they assume it has to be hard because the level of understanding. What was the first thing we were taught in school or in life? You got to work hard for what you want. And then we apply that to prayer, your religion, your relationship with your creator. You applied it all to that. He didn't say that. He did not. Did not. But on this great, most amazing day, if my abundance is attached to my level of understanding, what am I understanding in this time and in this space? And what is in close proximity to me? Is there power in your close proximity that you can touch, speak to, that can help change your current reality? Not from a mindset of, oh, this person is going to give it to me, but in the mindset that if I can touch that power source, then that power source, just by me being in close proximity, is going to change my reality. I ain't necessarily got to speak to the person. If I could just touch the him, the outlining of it, then being in the presence of it is going to change my current reality, my atmosphere. But before I can touch it, before I can touch the him, I've got to have a level of understanding. I've got to have a mindset change. I've got to have a different understanding of abundance. Because if I touch that him and I don't understand my abundance and where it's coming from and what I'm about to receive, then my touching the him is in vain. Then I've disrupted that energy force and taken something out of something that could have been given to somebody else. Y'all with me? So on this great day, Your abundance is attached to your understanding, right? It starts with a decision, friend. Starts with a decision. It starts with understanding that I see my current reality. I don't agree with it. And so with my faith and my determination and my understanding, I'm staying in the end result over here. It is a conscious effort choice every single day. Every day. Every single day. But what is in proximity to you, and who are you in proximity with that you can help? That just by being in your atmosphere is going to change something for them. But I've got to understand that my abundance is attached to my understanding. My abundance is attached to my understanding of where I'm about to go, what I'm about to do. And listen, even if you don't have all the information, you have the understanding that greater is now here. And in order to be in this greatness, you've got to be in the receiving mode of it. Okay? You got to be in the receiving mode of it. And in order to be in the receiving mode of this greatness, my mindset has got to change. Regardless, I understand the next step, my mindset has got to change that the greater is here now. It's here. A to the man, Cree. It is, my greater is here now. It ain't fixing away. It ain't going away. It said, you asked for it. Here I am. Can you receive me? And if the answer is no, I can't, not yet, then some of the greatness slips away or it goes somewhere else. And you like, but wait a minute, is your level of understanding there to see that your greatness is here now? Despite my current reality, despite my current reality, are we understanding that my greatness is here now? My greatness is here now, despite my reality. Doesn't matter, because my faith and my determination says this. My abundance is attached to my mindset. Mindset matters. So as I am understanding that, and my level has changed before I touch the proximity of those around me, let me understand the greatness that I carry, the greatness you're about to share, the greatness that is surrounding you, the greatness that is attached to you. Let me understand that first. That's going to require me to change my mindset. Act accordingly. That's absolutely right. So if I already have a six-pack, my current reality say, Jojo, you got one. But if I'm operating from six, then I do the things that a person who has a six-pack does. If I'm already healed and blessed, then I move from a space of I'm already this. This is where your I am statements come in handy. So I do have an I am class coming up. I had the honor, Facebook reached out to me to be able to teach a couple of classes. I don't think I shared this, guys, with y'all, to teach 4 classes. And one of them is going to be your I am statement. So be on the lookout for that class. It is a class you have to pay for. And it will be, it won't be serious, but we'll be going deeper from my command. And we're going to be going deeper into that thought process and what that looks like. So be on the lookout for that. So I'm excited that Facebook thought enough of me to ask as a Facebook creator. So be on the lookout for that. But it will be on my public profile page. Okay, I will share it here, but you'll have to sign up on my public profile page. So thank you, Tammy. So as we are getting ready to go deeper, as we're understanding abundance is attached to our understanding, there will always be, thank you, Joshua. Have a good day. Y'all be safe out there. As we're understanding abundance is attached to our understanding, right? I want us to take a minute to think about what we understand. What are we praying for, believing for, understanding. What are we asking to receive? And write that down. Do I understand what I'm fixing to ask for? Do I understand what I'm about to receive when it comes to this thing? And even if I don't understand all of it, do I understand the basis of it so I can be consistent and put myself in a position to receive all of this abundance? Y'all with me? Because if I can't understand that, then the thing that I'm asking for, possibly I cannot receive. It says, because when you ask amiss. I asked without understanding what I was asking for. And I want us to take a minute to understand that this journey, whatever it is you're about to go on, even though we collectively walk together, it is an individual journey. And on your journey, what is it that you're seeking to see for yourself, to find and to understand? And know that it will impact other people's lives and those who are in close proximity to you. And as we begin to understand that level of understanding, you may be separated for a minute, meaning this is a time you're going to have to go and sit quietly to understand. You're going to have to separate to do the work. You're going to have to separate to do the research, to be in a quiet space, to hear, to understand, and be okay with that. And if your abundance is attached to your understanding, you're going to have to put yourself in a position to get the understanding. So on this great, most amazing day, it's going to be a good day. I want you to be peaceful, period. Okay. Because there's absolutely nothing after that. Okay. Please make sure you share the show, because sharing is caring. If your friends and family don't have Facebook, send them over to the YouTube channel. They can binge watch all the Fearless Morning shows over there. We have the books, the movies, we have all the things. Please make sure you share Sister Roz. If you know it is for any woman that you may know who may need it, it will be an experience. I promise that you can only experience. It is even hard to explain. And this year, it's definitely going to be different than last year. I say that every year. This is our third year. So I have 5 tickets left. I give away 1. So that means I have 3 tickets left. I start out with 6 because it's only available to 6 women. It is an investment. When you're ready for your abundance and your understanding, the investment doesn't really matter, because it is the outcome that matters, not the investment. So on this great, most amazing day, abundance is attached to your mindset. You will be amazing. You will be great. But you need to look at what is in close proximity to you. What is your level of understanding? And what is your level of inspiration? Is it your constant problem that is inspiring you to live differently? What happens when there's no problem, there's no crisis, there's nothing for you to solve? What is motivating you to continue to move forward in that space? So on this great day, hope you have an amazing one. And I'll see you guys here bright and early tomorrow morning. Have a good one.